Today we're going to be working on this Whirlpool dishwasher. The problem that we are having with this dishwasher is that it's not going through the whole cycle. The model number it's on the display. Now, welcome to DIY Repair Now. Read all the warnings, and during this video you will see one or more of these icons to help you do this repair safe. As I was saying, the problem that we have is that it's going through the settings, but it will not go any further from rinsing. It will stay at rinsing. It will not get too dry. It just sits there and it doesn't do anything else. This is what it does. It will not move from rinse. Now we're gonna go ahead and start checking things out, and as soon as we open, as you see right there, it will not move from rinse. As soon as we open the dishwasher, we found that the heat element, which is the one dries the dishes, is broken. Now as you see, this one is visually broken. You can see that it's broken, but sometimes it will not be like that. You have to look for this piece where it's cracked. Make sure you find your water valve, your main water valve, in case of any emergency, in case you have to turn it off. Now go ahead and close your water valve and go ahead and start removing your water line from your dishwasher. I believe this is a 1/2 inch copper, or no, 5/8 or 3/8 water line. As you see, sometimes it will still leak water. If this doesn't turn off, always be prepared for water to spill out. Remove your drain line from your garbage disposal or your regular drain line. You have to remove that drain line. That's the dishwasher drain line. Now what we're gonna do is, since I have a copper line, I really don't want to remove this copper line from the dishwasher. Now you have to remove these 2 screws from the top of the dishwasher. Sometimes those screws are going to be on the side of the dishwasher. It will have 2 screws on the top and 2 screws on the bottom. Now, as you see, it has 2 Phillips screws that are attached to the cabinet to be able to hold the dishwasher in place. Also, go ahead and loose the front legs to be able to bring the dishwasher down and be able to wiggle it out. Now this dishwasher was very tight on this spot, even when I got the legs loose. As you see, I have the copper water line. Look for something to hold the dishwasher and keep it tilted for you can do the job. Now this is the way I'm doing this job, but this is not the way I do it all the times. This is the 2 terminals, as you see in the picture. They are on the heat element. Remove the 2 terminals from the heat element. If you cannot do it with your hands, use a pair of pliers, and then remove the 2 nuts that are holding the heat element in place, just like so. As you see now, is free and loose, and you can go ahead and remove it out of the way. That is the broken piece. As you see, it cracked in half. Now we're going to go ahead and remove the other piece and move it out of the way. This is the new part. That is the part number. And this is how it looks brand new. Now we're going to go ahead and put it in place. It should be held by these two clamps on the front. Now, like I was saying, I did this job this way, but you can go ahead and remove your copper line from your water valve and just go ahead and lean the whole dishwasher to the front or the side to be able to do the job. I really had to do it this way because the copper line, if I mess too much with that copper line, I will have a water leakage, and I find the way to do it this way without having to go get another water line or have a leakage. Now go ahead and put the two nuts they are holding. In this case, they are different color. They are color black. Go ahead and install the two terminals and adjust the legs to be able to put it in back in place. Just make sure. Go ahead and do the wiring. That's another thing. If that wiring is not long enough to pull it all the way out, you have to remove this wiring. Remember, turn off the breaker to avoid electric shock. Go ahead and install the two screws that holds the dishwasher in place. And also adjust the bottom legs. Now go ahead and install your copper line back in the water valve, and make sure you tie the water line. Make sure you don't over tighten it or leave it loose, because if you over tighten it, you will mess that thread and there will be a water leakage. And then if you leave it loose, you will have a water leakage as well. Go ahead and install your drain line back in your garbage disposal or your water line. Make sure the drain line is all the way up and have that loop that's like a P-trap to prevent the water from the sink to keep coming back in your dishwasher. Now that is the water valve on your dishwasher. Make sure that water valve is not leaking. I had to adjust it because even with all my percussion, it started leaking, and I have to adjust it to make it from stop leaking. Now at this point, I have it running, and it's working the way it's supposed to. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, if this video helped you in any way, you can show us appreciation by giving us a tip using the following options that you see on the screen. If you cannot provide with a tip, is another way to support this channel by just dropping off a comment in the comment section down below. Subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the bell to receive notifications. Thanks for watching.